Many aspects of New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady's career will live on after he retires. Fans will remember him for his remarkable ability to win. His professionalism and candor have not gone unnoticed off the field. Brady epitomizes the mature man who appreciates the spotlight, but is wise enough to avoid the negative tabloids. He is always cool, collected, and well-dressed. His high-profile connections are never mentioned as being a distraction to the squad, and that's because they aren't. So today, we're going to discuss Tom Brady's 10 most embarrassing moments. And if you want to hear them all, then stick around to the end. The last one is the important one that you don't want to miss out on at all. So here we go. Despite the public's perception of him as near perfect, Brady has had his share of embarrassing moments, more recently than early in his career. Here are the top 10 most humiliating moments in Tom Brady's career thus far. Starting with the first one, which was Tom Brady showing up at the 2011 Kentucky Derby in this 1920s or 1930s suit, which fans didn't like. Though the gold standard for the best suit and tie combination will always go to Houston Rockets guard Aaron Brooks, Brady donned a very interesting seersucker at the 2011 Kentucky Derby. Did it take guts? Yes. Was it goofy? Of course. Fans didn't like it much as they were expecting something else from Brady, but it was how it was. Moving on to the second number, which was Tom Brady auditioning for the cover of My Pet Goat. Something weird about the way he's seducing the camera with a farm animal in his arms. If you only knew what the goat was thinking. It was not just embarrassing, but pretty weird too. Then our number 3. We have several photos. Several photos are circulating on the internet right now that portray Tom Brady in a negative light. Brady and his wife Gisele Bündchen were recently on vacation and felt that going down some water slides would be fun. Who doesn't like a good water slide, right? The fact that Brady was having a good time on the water slide isn't the problem. Tom Brady is 44 years old and weighs 225 pounds. He makes a living by being tackled by 300-pound men. Knowing that, which would you choose if you had to guess Brady's reaction to water slides? A. He had a good time and grinned a little, but he didn't seem terrified or nervous. And when he got to the bottom, he simply high-fived Gisele. Or B. As he sped down the slide, he put his hands upon his sides like a scared 4-year-old boy and looked horrified. If you answered A, you hold Tom Brady in extremely high regard. As he approached the curve of the slide, Brady appeared to be shrieking or terrified, and some lucky paparazzi photographer grabbed a terrific photo of Brady's response while he was enjoying the slide. Do you suppose Gisele slapped him, urged him to act like a man, and then departed with someone else when he got to the bottom? We certainly hope so. Patriots after this snapshot started calling Tom, "You're the worst. First and foremost, stop providing so much stuff to opposition teams." This snapshot has no redeeming qualities. The next time a Patriots supporter tells a Jets fan how bad Mark Sanchez is, the Jets fan only needs to look at this photo. Now on to number 4. We have Brady crying on national television for being drafted late. People say, look at everything he's got now. He's got the hottest woman in the world and millions of riches. What a baby. No one grasps the significance of the situation. The point is that Tom Brady's lifetime desire was to play in the NFL, and he watched his dreams slipping away during the 2000 NFL draft at that moment. He was so terrified of losing that dream that he still gets emotional when he thinks about it. Brady wasn't crying like a multimillionaire. He was crying like a kid in his house with his parents watching his fate play out on national television. So how is it that a 6th-round pick like Tom Brady can go on to become perhaps one of the greatest players in NFL history, while some first-round picks struggle? Brady understands. He received it in the year 2000. It is a privilege, not a right, to play in the NFL. He has been on a mission to repay the Patriots for the opportunity they gave him with his hard work and determination since he first put on the Patriots uniform. In 2011, he expressed his gratitude by crying as he remembered the day his name was called in 2000. He demonstrated his enormous passion for the game by crying, and this devotion has him banging on Canton's door. For our number 5, we have Brady becoming the UGG spokesman. Endorsements in any form are usually humiliating for athletes. Their acting is poor, their lines are cheesy and untrustworthy, and is widely regarded as a sellout move. But endorsing a product that is typically worn by women is taking the whole "in touch with your feminine side" thing too seriously. Brady has been outspoken about his affection for Uggs, but couldn't he just advise the Uggs guys to call them slipper boots instead? It's a lot less girly now. Then, on our number 6, the most embarrassing moment we have is a picture of Brady's tank top with his hairband. I'm not sure what it is about this combination, but Brady in these photos looks more like a softball first baseman than an NFL quarterback. He only needs the wraparound sunglasses with tinted lenses, and he could sneak into an active game right now without anyone noticing. Moving on to our 7th most embarrassing moment of Tom Brady, which is a picture of a scooter. Brady, without a doubt, is on the lookout for a fresh approach to arrive at the stadium in style. Take a look at this on the way into Foxborough. Yes, Brady, that scooter is nice, but can you do a downside whip? I seriously doubt it. Then on to our number 8, we have the most embarrassing cover of Sports Illustrated. The Patriots looked like a team bound for the Super Bowl after smashing the Jets on Monday Night Football last season. The Jets, on the other hand, had other ideas, and Brady and company squandered a golden opportunity. This cover of Sports Illustrated adds insult to injury. And obviously, our second to last number, how can we miss dancing at the carnival? When you dance like this, and no one around you can gather the confidence to point and laugh, you know you've reached a whole new level of cool. Take a look at that document. The feeble clutching of the fists, the tiny bending of the knees, there's no upper body movement at all. Even the guy next to him has a better sense of timing than he does. Brady's hair adds to the amusement. And last, but certainly not least, the biggest and the most embarrassing moment of Tom Brady, which you can also call Eli Manning. This player had a once-in-a-lifetime postseason run, thanks to a strong defense and a few lucky breaks. Meanwhile, one of the greatest teams of all time, the 2007 Patriots, were unable to secure a final victory in the game that mattered most. After the Super Bowl loss, the Patriots' record might as well have been 10-6 instead of 18-1. The Giants hit it big at the perfect time, but they hadn't had anything close to that degree of success since, which only adds to the perplexity of the issue. Every time Eli Manning throws an interception or his team misses the playoffs, Pats fans have to wonder how a goofy man like him could be responsible for one of the greatest runs in NFL history. So that's the end of our video. We hope you liked the content. If yes, then let us know in the comment box below. Which embarrassing moment among these have you heard before? Or if we have missed one, then let us know. If you want to see more of such videos, then do like and subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon not to miss any videos. See you in the next one, and until then, goodbye.